my kingdom. Welcome to Testing 1, 2, 3, where I test the decks so you don't have to. I am your host, the King of Canada, and how are you doing this fine day? We are doing fantastic. We've got 3 decks for you today, and they are some spicy builds. First, we're going to start off with this deck that came in second place in King's Clash 3. It happened yesterday. It is also available to watch here on YouTube. So, it is Hazmat, Shadow King, White Widow, Agent, U.S. Agent, Lizard, Maximus, Luke Cage, Gladiator, Enchantress, Man-Thing, Typhoid Mary, and Sarah. So, let's get into some gameplay. Before we do that, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and you will get all the notifications for the YouTube channel. Every time we put out a video, you will get notified. Every time we put up an interview, you will get notified. Every time we put up something, you will get notified. So please, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell. All right, let's time for some Marvel Snap. Here we go. So we're going to play this out in Conquest. Or we could play it out in Deadpool's Diner. Or we could play it out on Ladder. Let's try Ladder first. So the main goal of the deck is to get Sarah out on 5, and then you have a ton of cheap cards to play. We didn't get Typhoid Mary, or we didn't get Sarah, which is unfortunate. There's the Sarah. I think this is a retreat. We need to get that Sarah on turn 5. So we're playing an Arishem deck. Doc. Darn. Good afternoon, Drax. We're doing very well. How are you? We're gonna save, and we're actually gonna skip. Tired but getting ready for work? I hear you, my friend. Tournament was great. This is the deck that came in second place. Well, that certainly backfired on them. Yeah, they were leaving. As I thought. All right, so we're 1-1 so far. Yesterday was a heck of a good tournament. Love to see. I'm glad you enjoyed it, TK. It is available for watch on YouTube. You can watch the whole tournament from beginning to end on YouTube. Hey, Puzzles. All right, we got our Sarah this time, so we will be able to unload massively. Yeah, unfortunately we had some bad weather, so our internet connection was horrid yesterday. We're going to put Lizard here so Clintar can eat him, so he doesn't get a reduction. What did their copycat take? Their copycat got Shadow King. Why? Why is this only 3? Hey, Sultan. We're just doing our show, testing 1, 2, 3 here on YouTube. Enjoying yesterday's second place deck from the King's Clash 3. All right. Symbiotes are 4 power. So, Symbiote is a 4 power. We didn't get our Luke Cage, which is unfortunate. But we could... No, we don't want to Enchantress there. If we Enchantress here... We're going to Enchantress our Typhoid Mary. And then I think we're going to Gladiator Maximus. Because if we Enchantress the mid, they're going to fill up this Widow's Kiss anyway. So they're probably going to fill up the right as well. That should do it. All right. Leader gets our Gladiator. Well, that sucks. We were 1 short. How did they get a 7-powered leader from Gwenpool? Wow. Wow. By 1 point. So that's 1 win, 2 losses so far. But you can see the power you can put out when you get Sarah down on 5. We would have had even more power if we would have had our Luke Cage. You've been having fun with Loki? Yeah, we have a good Loki deck we're going to play here today too, Puzzles. You've been playing a surfer deck with Gwenpool. She likes to avoid your Sebastian Shaw. Yeah, she likes to do that. She dodges your brood. Yeah. Oh no, Atalan. Well, we're going to drop down U.S. Agent. Let's get some information. Let's drop down Gladiator. So they're a surfer deck because they've got their brood. We want to try and throw priority so we can Shadow King their surfer. We didn't get Sarah yet again. Oh, I needed my Luke Cage. I don't know what's going to be more beneficial. We're going to lose 3 in the middle. So I think we're going to lose too much. I think we lose too much in the mid. Because we would have gone up 10, but then we would have gone down 3. So we would have went to 19, and then we would have dropped to 16. So we would have had 16 in the mid. If they did Killmonger, this goes up 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It goes up to 11. And then if they surfered, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They would have beaten us by 1 in the mid. So it's not an astronomical number change, but at 1 point would have done it. On the left here with Shadow King, they would have gotten a buff on Widow's Kiss and Absorbing Man, but we would have knocked Absorbing Man back down to 4 and brought Maximus back up to 6. So we would have won Hala, and we weren't putting anything in Adelan. So even if it came down to a tie situation in the mid, we would have lost the tiebreaker on both Adelan and Hala. So it was a smart retreat. Fortunately, that's 3 losses now. So this deck is definitely needing 2 key cards. You definitely need your Luke Cage to come through, and you definitely need your Sarah. Well, Sarah makes it extra special to drop extra cards, but you definitely need your Luke Cage. Yes, it is a new YouTube series, Sultan. We're live every Sunday from 12 till 3, recording here live, and then we put out the YouTube video Monday morning at 8 a.m. here on YouTube. Also, at noon today, the tournament, King's Clash 3, went live on YouTube. So it is available to watch for anyone that did not get to watch it. Well, it is available to watch on YouTube, Puzzles. YouTube.com/SCJJ. Not to be confused with saturated Bob. Oh, you boys. Yes, this one got second place, and Roy V was the winner of King's Clash, and he played an interesting what was it called? Combination deck, we'll call it. We once again did not get our oh, I wish Magneto would have went off first. It would have saved me from shrinking it. Holy macaroni. So we're going to assume he plays here. Wow. They won by 1 point on both our winning lanes. Yeah, this deck definitely needs its loot cage. So your escape, that's 5. That's our 5 games. All right, so this deck is fun to play, but it has winning conditions. It looks like you really need to get your loot cage out to save you in those reductions. Sarah on 5 gets a lot of cards out, and you get a lot of power on the deck or on the board, but you need to get that Sarah out, and that loot cage is vital. As you saw, we lost by a couple points in couple matches, and it was tragic. All in all, fun deck. I give it a 3.5-star rating. Play this deck if you'd like to. Just know your winning conditions. All right, we'll be right back with our next deck. Welcome back to Testing 123. This deck is called Dead Idiots. That's right, Dead Idiots, because apparently it's the Big Dumb Idiots deck with some death. So the play line for this is a little interesting. You want to get out the Hood, you want to get out Nico, you want to get out Squirrel Girl, unless you have Mysterio, and then you can play your Sasquatch, you can play your Mockingbird, you can kill them all with Killmonger, get out your Death, then you have Cull Obsidian and Scar. It's an interesting deck, it's got lots of power, and I'm interested to play it. So, let's get into it. But before we do that, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and click that little notification bell here on the video to get all the notifications here from the Kingdom. All right. Here we go. So, of course, we can't play anything on our first round. We have a ton of cards in our hand. Weapon X takes out our Shang-Chi and gives us Carnage. We can now play Mysterio. That will allow us to play our Sasquatch now. So we can put out Sasquatch. Next we'll do our Mockingbird. That should bring Scar down to a 2. Play down our Cull Obsidian. And we'll put Demon over here. Wow. So unfortunately, We didn't get our Killmonger, but we are winning the right side. If he's Shang-Chi's, we lose Mockingbird. But we could be cheeky and do this. Scar. Nico. Carnage. That will eat these and move Carnage into this lane. Unless he's Shang-Chi's this lane, then we're screwed. Let's try it. And we win. By 1 point in the mid. Wow. That was toit. Toit like a tiger. All right, one win with that deck so far. Well, we got our alliance. We got 10 points. There we go. Anything else? Move. Patriot and Debris. Well, we can do that one later, so we'll grab it now. Morph. Win a location with 20 or more power. I think we can do that with this deck. All right, there we go. If you guys want to join the King's Court Alliance, please submit your application. We have 10 open available spots for active players who like to search for bounties. All right, back to Dead Idiots. Nico has changed location. Ideally, we want to get rid of Nidavellir. But let's wait. All right, Mysterio. We'll put the real one on the end, in the middle. Fake one can get an Nidavellir bonus. Come on, pull our Sasquatch. No, no Sasquatch. This will give us a bonus card. We probably want to put it here. Now we get Squirrel Girl. We had to... I should have kept... I wasn't thinking right. I misplayed. I needed to keep that Nico so we could put down a Cull Obsidian and get him as a copy. Shoot. Well, bollocks. Well, we'll Shang-Chi here and get a copy of Shang-Chi. We can put down our real Mysterio's in the middle, so we can put down Hood and Cull, and that will shrink Scar more, and that will give us a chance of putting Death and Scar out at the same time. Oh, that changed it so Scar is no longer available. But he does have priority now. So we can Death. We can Shang-Chi. We can Hood. We'll Hood. And we'll Squirrel Girl. And let's see what happens. Okay. Armanzolo. So they got it. A combination of Wolverine and X-23 gave them the victory. So that's 2-0 so far. Or 1-1. 1-1. We won the first game. We lost the second. I need to get a little tab tracker to put up while we're playing. Our opponent snaps when they see Carmartage. So they get double the energy with the double eat on X23. So we can now drop Mockingbird here, get it boosted. Yeah, we're just going to lose this to energy consumption. We have to hope we pull our death next. If we pull our death, we'll be able to put out Death, Squirrel Girl, and Cull Obsidian. We did not pull our death. They are winning, so we're going to assume they're going to Shang-Chi or something over here on the left. So we will Scar the mid and Shang-Chi the right. For 4 cubes, I hope it works. We're 1-1 so far with this deck. I don't know what happened there, but we won. So that's 2 wins, 1 loss. Alright, we put down Mockingbird now. We can get down Mockingbird. And Mysterio. And hope that we pull our Sasquatch, because Sasquatch will be free. Mockingbird, Mysterio, so they toss out their Shang-Chi. Come on, Sasquatch. It's death. Well, that's unfortunate. They beat us by 1 point. Their Darkhawk beat us because we played into Ligulia. Damn. All right, that's 1 win, 2 losses. Another Darkhawk package. Well, we're going to play Nico, Sasquatch, Demon. I thought that was move. I am not playing well today, folks. I apologize. I thought that was the move to the right. The spell changed and I didn't pay attention. Because I wanted to move Sasquatch here, so he would have got the extra 2 power to become a 12. That was just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. You think I'd never played this game before? I don't think we win this. I really don't. And with 4 cubes on the line, we have to retreat. I messed that game up. Destroying that Sasquatch. Stupid move. Yeah, see, this was the spell that it was on. Death's Domain, Sanctum Sanctorum. Copycat got our Squirrel Girl. They win. Unless we draw our Killmonger. We can't even play Shang-Chi here to get rid of the Mockingbird. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So, Dead Idiots. It's got great concept behind it, but you need a good card draw. I like the idea of being able to get out Mockingbird, Sasquatch, and Scar all at the same time, getting 30 power on the board. That was pretty sweet. But, yeah, without the card draw, it just doesn't happen. So we're going to take a short little break, and we'll be back with our next deck. Hey, Phaser. Well, it didn't count against our rank. It counted against our ranking, but it didn't count against our deck. So this is technically the first time we're playing this deck. All right, Loki good guys. Oh, wow. They win the tiebreaker. All right, that's one loss. We're going to play Loki on 3. I'm going to get Loki out on 3. They're going to Legion and Clintar everything. That's good, though, because our Shadow King will love knocking down all those little symbiotes. So we can claw here. Alright, so how do we win this? How do we win this? We can Shang-Chi here. And then say he's probably going to blob in Clintar. So we Shadow King here. I think so. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. We're locking it in. Yeah, which Clintar? You're so true. It did not work. Oh, we won the tiebreaker. Nice. All right, we're 1-1 with this deck. So Loki Good Guys is interesting. You're able to get Loki out on 3. Play some of your opponent's cards. All the meanwhile, you're setting up for your Ms. Marvel. That's the main key, is you're setting up for Ms. Marvel. So we're going to, let's Hydra Boob. And then we'll White Widow. We're gonna Loki. That's gonna fill up our hand. They're gonna need to change that animation. So we're gonna Quinjet, Mockingbird. Well, we're going to throw Camp Lehigh out because we don't know what they have in their hand for Dracula. So our best bet, I think, is Claw. Yeah, I think that's our best call. They leadered and they get the win. Son of a bitch. We just can't catch a break. So that's 2 down. I don't know if they snap because they know what they like or they snap to move Bob. But either way, they snapped. So the good part is we do get Loki out on turn 2. All right. So Strange is going to pull Bob back to the middle. Vulture. Oh, they definitely have the advantage. Ah, what the hell? Oh, I think we lose this. And of course it hits Claw. Wow. So it's an interesting deck, to say the least. So, it is an interesting concept. Let me get out of that match. Very interesting concept. You've got lots of good cards, and Loki. Getting Loki out on 2 was pretty awesome. We got to play a lot of our opponent's cards, but it still just wasn't enough for us to score any wins. So, I don't know if it's just bad card draw for us, or what the case is, but this Loki deck is a great fun time, but I'm not giving it more than a 2.5 star rating. Alright, I'll be back after this with our final deck of the day. See you in a couple. All right, welcome back to Testing 1, 2, 3, where I test the decks so you don't have to. I'm your host, the King of Canada, and this deck is what the thumbnail is based off of. Dazzler, Jeff, Cassandra Nova, Patriot, Nocturne, Super Skrull, Iron Lad, Blue Marvel, Blink, Sandman, Doctor Doom, and Ultron. That's right, Sandman Ultron is the ultimate cube stealer right now, and let's hope it does that for us. I'm excited to play this one. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and click that little notification bell. You will get all the news and updates for all the videos that we put out here on the channel. All right, let's get into it. Eternity Range, Lemuria, hits their Proxima and hits our Jeff. We have all good hits other than Ultron. I wanted to hit anything but Ultron. Hey, Gollum, welcome in, welcome in. Wow. Turns it into the TVA, and we are saved by Ultron. Wow. Huh. Well, we win one deck, or we win one match. So now the only thing we can play is Patriot, which never feels good. So they're playing Loki. They get War Machine, and we get Hazmat. Oh, so unbalanced is the X-Mansion. So unbalanced. Why do we hit Ultron again? The only thing Iron Lad will turn into is Doctor Doom. Okay, so we're gonna Blue Marvel. And then we can Super Skrull to surprise them at the end. And we win it. Super Skrull coming in clutch. Oh, they take away our Super Skrull. But it takes away their Shaw. So more than likely they are a Surfer deck. Ooh, we get an extra turn now with magic. Alright, so we blink Cassandra. She turns into Blue Marvel. We Iron Lad. Oh, no, what am I thinking? We Sandman. Duh. If they have a rogue or an enchantress, now we're screwed. Oh, by 1 point! Come on! All right, that's 1 and 1. One win, one loss. So we get their Infinite, and they got our Sandman. Oh, Tuccrr would love this deck. It's a Black Knight deck. Another Glorious King you guys can check out there on Twitch. King Tuck. Also a member of the stream team. We'll give them Asgard. Frickin' flies. Now this is when we want Iron Lad to hit Ultron. We want Iron Lad to hit Ultron. Come on, Iron Lad. Hit Ultron. There goes Jeff. Stature. Lady Sif. We hit Blink, which turns into Ultron. So, unless they have Killmonger in their deck, I think we're good. Yeah, they retreated. Okay. There's another win. That honestly was an awesome little workaround. Iron Lad hits Blink. Blink takes out Nocturne, brings out Ultron. That was a good combination. A destroy deck. So they will have a Killmonger. We have to watch out for. Iron Lad or Super Skrull? It's hard to choose. Super Skrull is going to be great for his null. We're going to take Iron Lad. Now we're gonna Sandman. And hope to pull Ultron. Otherwise we can blink Sandman into Ultron. I think we're good. What can be a good sub for Nocturne? Probably Nightcrawler. Or Scarlet Witch. Okay, so Jeff moves over. And they retreat. Enjoy your 48 powered Deadpool you can't do anything with. Alright, that's 1 loss, 3 wins. Dazzler's gonna go down. Oh, the peak screws us over completely. Huh. They had too much power on the left side. We were basically playing the same deck, other than the fact they had Brood in theirs. So we have 1 game left. We're 2-2. This will decide And we win it. All right. So that is Ultron Sandman. Dazzler, Jeff, Cassandra Nova, Patriot, Nocturne, Super Skrull, Iron Lad, Blue Marvel, Blink, Sandman, Doctor Doom, and Ultron. I would make a couple variations to this. Any type of Sandman, Blink, Ultron is a good combination. The addition of Super Skrull is great for other ongoings. I would probably take out Cassandra unless you know you're going up against some Arishem decks. I would add in probably Wasp for somebody. I'm not sure exactly for who. Either Wasp for Cassandra, maybe. But I don't know. That's just my personal preference. You get a free card to clog a lane. And yeah. But it's a great deck. Lots of fun. We had good stats with it. So I cannot complain. 4-star rating. Absolutely. Play this deck. Have fun with it. And that's going to do it here for us today on Testing 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much for joining me. Be sure to check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/KingofCanadaJJ, every weekday, 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or check out the rest of the stream team. They're in the description below. You could see their times in the description below. Check them out. They always have some great content and great videos to watch. I will be back again next Sunday from 12 till 3. And until then, keep on snapping and be excellent to each other. Bye for now.